Did you confuse this one again, or?
I don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a video floating around there.
There's no videos of this.
Are you confusing a regular C7 with a Z06? If they're that easy to mix up, why not just get a regular one instead of a Z06? I would have just done that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's funny because you always see everybody online talking about how they designed this casting with extra room so they could just shove the 2650 rotor pack in there. No f***ing way.
Yeah, the 2650s are ginormous.
Yeah, I mean,
you need a lot of extra room.
If you can't make a 2300 rotor pack perform,
no, it's
how
awful.
could you stuff another one?
I just don't get how they missed the mark. Like, they have so many good components on it. Like, the inlet doesn't even look bad either. But I guarantee you here, those water, it's probably so small.
Yeah.
How it's flowing through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So close, that'll rock. That 2650 is a big brick, but it's probably like this tall of a lid, so it's like...
If there's no airflow above the brick, then there's no point.
And rotate and do what it's supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of defies the point no matter how big the brick is. If there's no flow, then there's no flow.
Now, when you're shooting air directly into a surface that has that much space.
Yeah.
It's easy to hit 10 PSI.
That it is.
I tried to sell them on a Maggie, but they don't make a Maggie for the wet sunset anymore.
What?
So we had to do an E-Force.
That's so dumb.
I'll give them credit. The E-Force looks cool.
Oh yeah, it does.
It looks really cool.
Wow. What a bummer.
It is a bummer. Pounds of torque, basically. It's still fun.
Yeah.
It's that old man blower.
Does it take any more timing or no? Probably wouldn't benefit it to pull it up or anything? To pull it down?
Yep, and that's only on 5 pounds of food. It needs headers.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Headers and a pulley. They probably take up like 35, 40.
What do C7s with just headers put down?
Headers and an intake will do like 420 to 430.
Okay. That's a pretty significant gain, man.
I got Ignite Red coming.
Oh, really?
What's red?
Ignite Red.
Ooh.
114.
I'm gonna do VP import.
Leaded.
I don't want to spend. How much is it?
33 gallon.
Jesus Christmas. Come on.
And I asked Jay, I was like, hey, how far are you comfortable pushing this? The owner of Ignite Racing Fuel. He's like, I got 4,000 horsepower cars on it.
Holy shit.
I was like, oh.
Wait, let me pull out the Believe Him sauce. Oh, all out.
I think Dwayne Biddle runs that. Dragonfly?
Oh, if he runs it, we know it's good for.
I don't know who that is. But.
The Calypso Mustang.
Oh, I know that
Dedicated.
Oh, yeah. I know it's good fuel. We'll still have Torco E for other, but.
They don't fit now.
Huh?
Workbench.
What?
Justin's workbench over there. Leave him alone.
Justin, still your first time in your wallet?
Never used one.
Watch your bitches! Hey yo, I walks like a pimp, talks like a Mac, spit lobster and shrimp, you can tell by the hat.
He's got the biggest smug look on his face. It's always really funny when Justin gets a good line.
Yeah.
When Justin gets a good line, like it's just like.
It's like the
My
Viper.
favorite still is, where are you gonna fit this turbo? I don't know. Somewhere out in front of you.
That's true.
Mine was the Viper one.
For a long time. What's that?
The Viper one. Joe's like, I have a lot of C5s in my C5. And you're like, how many Vipers do you have in your C5? You're like, shut the fuck up, Justin.
This is a good thumbnail.
Yeah. For real.
A Jeep and a
Yeah.
CPR?
Mm-hmm. Would you just look at it? That's cool.
So we're gonna come up with a couple things. One, like I don't really have much room here to make a tank. I was hoping to make, you know, something kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're gonna do is make something here.
There's plenty of room there.
Yep, something here, and it'll have kind of like a curve shape.
Mm-hmm.
And lid, we can ice it, and then we're gonna pull the bumper off and look at the factory heat exchanger and see if we can improve.
Interesting.
It's already got 10,000 miles on it.
What year is it? 17? 18?
I think 17.
Man, that's cool.
Dude, it's so much fun to drive.
I can imagine. I love it.
People rag on Dodge stuff, but like their interiors are some of the nicest.
Dude.
Like, this interior is immaculate.
They took a lot of pointers from Mercedes.
It is a very nice vehicle to drive. I got stuck in rush hour. You know,
Yeah.
driving it in today, I'm just like, I love this.
Just chilling in it.
Stereo is amazing from the factory.
Harman Kardon, yeah.
Everything's in the right position. The seat coolers they blow real hard. So here's my idea:
What are you thinking?
is we're gonna make a tank right here.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
It'll work. Yep. A little tank here,
China.
and have it go down there a little bit.
China.
This is the return out of the blower, so you intercept that line.
Well, that's a fatty line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're
These are
fatties.
Dude, these have half-inch fuel feed lines from the factory.
Lord
All the
Jesus.
Hellcats do.
Shits are thick.
Prove it.
THICC.
Where is it?
According to Ryan, this thing won't even need a booster pump for the factory pumps on the 85.
Nice.
These have twin Hellcat pumps in them.
Why do they
I
have
think I have a
two?
knob if it's so hard to turn.
I know. And then once the undershield's off, I'm gonna look at the factory heat exchanger. If it looks pretty big and thick, then leave it alone.
How's it going, man?
Good, how you doing, bro?
All right. What you doing over here?
Building a reservoir tank for the supercharger.
Yeah.
The stock one's kind of small.
Yeah. Some extra capacity.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a lot of room there to play with, at least.
Yeah, we started with, I built one to fit right here.
Uh-huh.
It fit really well, and then we ran into an issue with these lines are really short right here. So to tee into this feed line, return line is going to be kind of difficult.
Oh,
so we figured we'd splice right there, run the lines over the top of the radiator shroud, the fan shroud, and then run one line through here, and then one line over the top of here. Then we're going to fit it in right here.
Oh, cool. You put it on that side under the intake? Oh, nice.
And then fit it in right here, have the lid come out here, and then this is the
Nice.
heat shield for the intake. So, like a glove, huh?
Oh, nice. That's perfect. Perfect.
Check this out over here. Top.
Hidden.
And then we're gonna try and source some short radius 90.
Oh, and have it come up there? Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were going to drill a hole through here for a second.
We had thought about that because we could put a larger lid and then you could throw ice in it also. But we don't want the customer to have to drill a hole or for us to have to drill a hole.
No, that's cool. I like that.
This way there's no modifications for the customer to have to do.
Yeah.
It's just a drop in.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
How's it going, buddy? What you doing?
Well, we got this supercharged Z06 or Grand Sport in, and putting this badass DeWitt's radiator and badass Pro Speed fans, but now his super badass cooler doesn't fit anymore.
No.
Yeah, this is the dual fan setup as opposed to the single fan, so it does. It used to sit up here. It has these brackets that go to the sway bar where the sway bar bushings bolt in, and it just doesn't fit anymore. So
Bummer.
got to figure something out.
It was right in pretty much, huh?
Oh yeah, everything. Yeah, popped right in there. I was like, oh yeah, this is real good.
Yeah.
And then yeah, not so much.
What a bummer, man. You know the guy that owns this car?
Really?
Yeah.
Meticulous, dude.
Oh yeah, he does not f around with his detailing. or
Like
anything.
the exhaust tips are all polished. I was like, oh yeah. And then when I was putting the fender liner stuff on, the fender cover stuff on, the paint is like so goddamn smooth. It's like glass. Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
man.
so perfect.
His GTO is just as clean.
Oh, you got a GTO as well?
Oh, he did for a long time, yeah. It was when it's my GTO club days.
Ah.
But yeah. No, that's a very clean car.
Metal, hot metal.
Rear-rection.
Yep.
I've been enjoying this class. I've fucking drilled the shit out of this car. It's just so fantastic.
Joe, does it feel bad cutting into your car?
Feels weird. Never would have thought that that would ever happen on this car.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. When I first bought it, it just had an axle back on it.
True.
Then I did bolt-on, and then I can literally remember buying it, ripping on it on Lindsay and Ray, and going, this car's perfect.
Really?
I don't need to mod it.
Wow. When did you buy it?
12 years ago. So I bought it, I did bolt-ons, and then I did a heads cam, and then I sold it, and I bought it back a year later, maybe a year and a half later.
How long did you have it the first time?
4 years?
Okay. Well, why'd you sell it?
Just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
The guy approached me that literally wanted an electron blue heads cam car that needed nothing. And I was like, wow, I literally have that exact car. And I was just kind of like, whatever about the car at that point. I wasn't racing it, I wasn't doing anything. There was no events back then, so fuck it. So I sold it, bought a GTO, and then did bolt-ons to that. Then was looking for a GTO, wanted an Impulse Blue.
Ben, yeah, Ben,
call
okay.
Ben.
I thought you said then, okay.
Yeah, Ben. So I was like, yeah, sure, sell it. Sold it to him, bought my 03 Cobra, and then 2 months later, somebody hit me up that was looking for that exact car.
The Cobra?
Yeah. Somebody I knew. And I made good money on that.
I bet.
And sold that. Didn't know what I wanted to buy. And the guy I sold this to hit me up saying, hey, I'm thinking about starting a business and free up some capital. Yada yada. Figured I'd give you first dibs on the car again. And I was like, actually, yeah, I kind of miss it. And so bought it back. And
Interesting.
yeah.
When did you buy it back?
7 years ago.
Okay. It's just pretty crazy to think about. It's like you had it for 4 years and did heads cam and stuff like that, and then in another 4 years after you bought it, I mean, it had a blower and stuff on it, didn't it? Or,
No.
Oh, it didn't. Okay. But it was a big.
the same heads cam, and then I went to an aggressive heads cam setup because I was chasing 500 wheel
Right.
on stock bottom end, and I ran that combo at Omega.
Yep.
and I was hooked.
What did it trap?
8-ish 150s.
Okay. What made you want more then?
Because I saw where the business was going.
Oh, okay.
I saw where the industry was going, and the half mile was getting so popular. And I was like, you know what? I think if I build a legit 185 to 195 car, because back then that was still pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
To hit. I was like, if I have a legit 185 to 195 car that can drive nice, I can daily drive it, have AC, do everything I want it to do, I think that'll be a good showpiece for the shop. And I just kept saving it and saving it and saving it and saving it. And finally did it, and the first setup, I mean, it went 188 or 189 first time out. So I was like, cool, hit my goal. Well, then you turn it up
goals change, yeah. Goals always change.
Yeah, literally hit the goal. I put so many miles on that setup. I drove it everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it just kept evolving, and you know, my original goal, I surpassed it. You know, I always said the old setup was never a 200 mile an hour car.
Yeah.
I said 195 to 198. And 198.
Damn.
What's really funny to me is like you hear people that just don't kind of get it, and they think, how the hell is that car not a 200 mile an hour car?
I'm sorry.
How's that not a 200 mile an hour car?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think you really get what it takes. One, I'm a stick, so I got to nail every shift perfect.
Yep.
Traction, weather, wind, power. I mean, it's literally all going to be perfect.
Yep.
To do it.
It's not like a quarter mile.
It's not. It really takes a lot, and you learn a lot about the car pushing it.
It's funny seeing a 200 mile an hour car in the half mile, like seeing that car race in a quarter mile, and then seeing like a 195 car in the half mile, and seeing that car race at a quarter mile, because they have like a 160 mile an hour car versus like, I mean, probably a 170 mile an hour car, you know? Like if everything goes well, it hooks and books and all that stuff, you know? But that's just like,
that back half, you really learn a lot about them.
They're completely different cars. Like they're on completely different levels. It's like a 9-second car versus an 8-second car, you know, or an 8-second car versus a 7-second car.
Yeah, the load goes up crazy.
For 2 miles an hour.
Intake air temps go up nuts.
Yep.
You're fighting for half a mile an hour.
Aerodynamics, man.
Fuel consumption,
Yep.
intake air temp, coolant temps, everything.
It is, you know, it's funny because it's just it's going to limit it to probably 6 or 7 vehicles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That are like the go-tos, you know?
And what's crazy is, you know, like this was a combo, build one. I went 198, and it was a combo I literally would drive.
Yep.
I would take it to downtown Gilbert, Kelsey and I would go on dates. I'd have AC, every creature comfort I wanted. It would start, it would run, it would do anything stupid.
Yep.
I would take it anywhere I wanted to go. Yeah, it was on a gas that like, I'm not gonna road trip into California. No. However, if I wanted to put 91 in it, and just not get on it, there's no reason I couldn't.
Yep.
I know it would easily do it.
Yep. Just drive, just keep
Drive
it
like
nice.
a normal car.
Yep.
Wife says Huddy's new haircut looks kind of bad because he's moving all over the place. I don't know. What does everyone think? Yay on Hudson's haircut or nay?
I like it.
Yeah.
Looks like a badass.
Yeah. I think he's a good looking little dude.
Yeah. Hey man, he's learning the first rule of YouTube. Don't follow trends, start them.
Hi. Shut up, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Button time.
Oh yeah. Let me feel around in here.
You hot wiring it?
There we go.
Ready?
Yep.
That's 3. Had a bet with Mario. 3rd crank get fire. Yeah.
That's enough because I can't see anything. So I need exhaust. The wideband ain't reading. Nothing's reading. So.
Hey, Nick, are you getting nervous for your car?
Nervous? No.
It almost shot the vent line into the blower.
Yup.
Well, I'm sure you count that one.
We're hitting an idle airflow limit, which sucks.
How? You don't have any forced air going in.
No. As far as how far open we can open the throttle blade, because it's a big motor, it needs a lot more airflow at idle than what your old motor did, and it's not able to do it. I don't think. Go ahead and hit.
Am I gonna have to drill a goddamn throttle body?
We might.
What year is it?
We're doing everything that they say you can't do. So
You shouldn't have to do this.
ready?
Yeah. I'll put a 102 on this bitch.
How come yours doesn't sound that
It does. It sounds cooler.
In his dreams.
Well, if this doesn't work, then we really can't go any further until I get some exhaust on it and see what the air fuel's doing.
It's fine. We know it runs, has oil pressure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it one more time.
Thank God it has oil pressure. That's the part that freaks me the f out.
Oh yeah.
Even though I've never been let down.
No, we've hit the max airflow on what is allowed in the computer.
More than that?
Well, keep in mind we've got everything scaled down to a third. And I can't add any more.
Let me see your resume.